you enjoyed doing a period piece? You've got a very cracking outfit you're wearing.
Yeah, I've got loads of lovely clothes in it. Yes, I mean, there was a fair bit when we were in the lead up to making it. There was a fair bit of fairly standard TV Victoriana going on, and it was quite easy to think, well, we don't want to do that or that, just to go around sort of making changes to things that we're used to sort of seeing. So there aren't that many people who sort of bother. You either focus on what the packets of things looked like in those days, or how things, or you have it in the background, or whatever. But I think Stuart Orme, who directed this, struck completely the right balance in sort of not majoring on the period details, like seeing a carriage pull up through a window rather than off the wheel, the horse's nose, and the tack and everything. But, so it was good. It was nice to see that coming into play, and it was nice for us to do something like that because we'd never done it before, and certainly doing the scale of some of the things in London that we did were very exciting.
It's a fine moustache as well.
Thanks very much.
I have to say. And it's a series. The episode has a nice bit, although it is a mystery. There's a nice bit of comedy going through it as well.
Yes, maybe humour rather than comedy. Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, but yeah,
some nice little touches.
Yeah.
Would you say there's some similarities between the relationship your character has with his assistant Wood and Sherlock Holmes and Watson?
Well, sure, yeah. I mean, that's very, very apparent. Chief difference, though, Woody is an employee, and Watson wasn't. He was a companion, wasn't he? But, yeah, there are. Although it's a relationship between two men, it's not entirely like Sherlock Holmes, though, is it? Really? I mean, one actually is. I mean, we changed it. I called him my secretary because his official title was manservant, which to a modern ear, I don't know, sounds wrong. Sort of sex slave.
Have you always been a big fan of Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah, 'cause my cousin Jeremy played him on the telly, and we always used to watch those. And I haven't read them all. I think Philip probably has, but I've read a load of them. But this isn't Sherlock Holmes. I know everyone will insist it is, but it just isn't. But I think that's why, because everyone is so consumed with Sherlock Holmes. I'm sure there's a fascination with who's behind him, and he's an interesting guy. And we're on the tip of the iceberg with this. The spiritualism. He was buried standing up next to Jean. Then they both got dug up in the 50s when they sold the house. And they were moved. I mean, it's just as he met Houdini. When Agatha Christie went missing, they called him in.
And the book itself is very popular. Is it one you'd read before? Or
I hadn't read it before. I knew Philippa was mad about it, but once I heard I was going to be in it, then I read it.
Quickly.
Usual incentive. Yeah, and I have it on my iPad, and I sort of flick through it, because what we've got is, any research Arsha or who plays George or I needed to do, it's all there in the book. It's all there. There's 2 complete biographies, and then the story starts. So it's a brilliant thing to have.
And obviously Doc Martin returning this year. Are you looking forward to going back to that?
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, that's real country. That's
And we've heard there's been speculation that it might be the last series.
It might be, yeah.
Nothing's decided as of yet. Though.
It's not up to us, up to ITV. We won't jump. We may get pushed there.
I get the feeling that you really enjoy doing it.
Yeah, love it.
Would you like to continue?
Yeah, as long as we can keep it. I know we can. We keep this series fresh, and I've been saying this for the last 10 years. This will be the last, but I think this might well be the last time that we can actually think of a way of keeping it using the same people and not repeating ourselves. So we'll have a go at that, and beyond that, let's wait and see.